Hello and welcome to another installment of Tuesdays with Tony. Today I want to talk to you about Gypsophila. Now you can say gyp, you can say gypso, or you can say baby's breath. I'm going to use gyp just so I can get it out quicker and be more efficient. Now gyp first appeared on Earth in Eastern Europe. It was brought back to the United States in the late 1800s, and almost all the gyp that's bought and sold throughout the world currently comes from the Andean mountains. The variety that we have on display for you today is called Xlence. Prior to Xlence, there were three main varieties. Perfecta. Perfecta was a variety that was mainly used for pre-made bouquets. It was small in nature, it didn't have a lot of flowers per stem, so it was used in the lesser expensive bouquets that are sold in grocery stores like Walmart, Costco, Safeway, and so on. Then they created a variety called Million Star. Hence the name. There were a lot of blooms per stem, but the blooms were smaller, so it looked like a million stars. Finally, well not finally, second to last, they created a variety called New Love. New Love has much larger blooms, but a lot less blooms per stem. So then finally, they created a variety that was a happy marriage between both of those. It was large blooms and a lot of blooms per stem. And so the king of gyp now is Xlence. So Xlence takes very well to tinting and dyeing. And so I want to show you the colors that we have on display for you today. This is Fashion. It has a combination of pink, peach, blue, and lavender. This is Garland, made at the farm. It's made out of Xlence gyp, and you can have it in any color you want. It comes by the foot, and we ask for at least 7 days in advance so we can get it to you in time. This is Lavender. This is Sunrise. Sunrise has yellow, pink, peach, and orange. This is Rainbow. Rainbow has just about every single color that you can dye. This is a Christmas colored theme dye. It has a combination of green, peach, pink, and red. Couple cool facts about gyp. Gypsophila gets its origin from the Greeks. Gypso is short for gypsum. Phila means love. Gypsum is a mineral that's heavy or dense in calcium. So what they were trying to imply is that this flower loves calcium, which is true. It's commonly planted in gardens because it attracts certain insects that help keep pests away. It also takes very well to tint and or to dye. Most other flowers don't, but gyp will last just as long as if you dye it or if you don't. For the same reason, because it's so sturdy and it lasts so long, it can also be easily preserved and or dried, and it can last way over 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It's been used in traditional medicines for diuretic and anti-inflammatory purposes, and it can grow up to 4 feet in height and 4 feet in width. So if you've ever gone to a gyp farm, it will look like one huge white floral cloud. Now, the vast majority of Ecuadorian flowers are grown in two main regions. They're on the valleys of two volcanoes. One volcano is called Cotopaxi, and the other one's called Cayambe. One is 2.5 hours north of the airport that exports flowers to the rest of the world, and one is 2.5 hours south. Gyp likes calcium-rich soil, as we talked about before, and it also likes a moderate climate. So in the valleys of these volcanoes, you tend to be higher in altitude and it can get pretty cold. Roses love that temperature or that climate. But Gyp wants a more moderate climate. So they found that in the southern part of Ecuador, close to a city called Cuenca, Gyp grew way better. Now, the only downfall is that those farms are 8.5 hours away from the airport, and because of the distance, they don't go on a daily basis. So the point is if you're looking to pre-book any one of these Gyps, you also have to understand, especially the tinted or dyed ones, it takes a day to 3 days to tint and dye. But then because the farm doesn't go on a daily basis to the airport, we need an extra 1 to 4 days than in comparison to other flowers. So that way we could be able to pre-book them for you at the farm level. Thank you for checking in. I hope you enjoyed your Gyp, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Rock on.